Guys, can you believe another year in the house without music, without live music? Well, I mean, we all have music we have access to, but live music, we just do not. Again in 2021, what the heck is going on? I'm kind of mad. I'm just letting you know right off the bat, I'm not happy. I want to smell beer and sweat and other nasty things, don't you?
Kiki Classic Rock.
Hey guys, my name is Kiki, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. What I like to do is talk about anything and everything classic rock, pop, nostalgia, all the fun stuff that we just love to think back about and how much fun we used to have when we were deep inside of it when we were younger. I know, I said the Y word. I'm sorry. So if you like that type of stuff, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below as well as the like button. And of course, the little tiny, adorable, this little ding-dong bell really is not a ding-dong. It's a very smart bell. The ding-dong bell, can you please hit that? Because all of this stuff collectively helps me as a growing YouTuber, and I totally appreciate it. And if you're returning again, thank you. I totally appreciate you. Let's get into this whole live music business, shan't we? Live music, guys, for 2021 already looking grim. Not happy. The 2021 Glastonbury Festival has already been canceled, so you say to yourself, I'm gonna go to the Glastonbury Festival now in 2022. Well, no, sorry, you can't go to the Glastonbury Festival in 2022 because that's already sold out, because here's why. So what happens? Well, in turn, they take those 2021 tickets and they roll them over to 2022, so 2022 is already sold out. I think that's going to be the case with a lot of festivals that are already getting canceled for this year. The Glastonbury Festival, guys, is absolutely huge. There are over 3,000 performances on over 100 stages. I can't even fathom that, but it has been happening on and off since 1970, so it's real. The California Stagecoach Festival, yeah, guys, that's been ixnayed too. Done. Over. Not happening. Stagecoach has actually been happening since 2007, and this is the largest country music festival on the planet. So that is the country music festival you want to be seen at. If you go into a country music festival because you want everybody to know that you're there, Stagecoach is definitely the one you want to be seen at. Stagecoach is actually known and seen as the sister event to Coachella. Yeah, big Coachella. So what you do is you take your Stagecoach over to Coachella. Well, no, you don't, because Coachella happens first. But you're not taking a Stagecoach anywhere, kids, because Coachella is canceled as well. Coachella, that festival, started off in '99 at the very same place that Stagecoach takes place, or would have taken place. And that said place would have been the Empire Polo Club in Indio, California. Sounds so fancy. Coachella, even though it's been around a really long time, I feel like I just started getting aware of it when the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills got really good seats at it. And you don't even sit at Coachella. You're standing. You are up and you're throwing your hands in the air like you just don't care. But when these ladies went, everyone knew they were at Coachella. But no Real Housewives or anyone are going to be seen at Coachella because it's canceled again. My gosh. Hence, this is where my personal confusion and anger really starts to come into play, guys. Yeah. Someone I know, I'm not naming any names, is currently in South Carolina, and a couple of nights ago, this person and said other friend person, who I will not again name, I'm not naming any names, that's not good. Well, they went to a nightclub place, a large nightclub, and they were watching a live show. Yeah. They were watching a live show. No one had a mask on. Everyone was sitting basically on top of each other, which is what I miss. I'm just telling you. I mean, I don't miss weird being on top of me at a concert. I don't like that. I was talking the other night on my radio show on Kiki.fm. If you haven't heard it, please go ahead and take a listen. It's really great. Anyway, I was talking about a girl at one of the Bret Michaels shows I went to, and it was very disturbing because her belly was inside of my back. back. Now, I normally wouldn't have a problem if you're close. Like, I don't mind the closeness. That's what a concert is all about. Being close, having fun, saying hi to people, dancing with strangers. That is the whole fun of being at a concert, right? But when someone is pushing themselves like half into your body, I have a problem with that. Like, I just don't want that type of closeness, if you get what I'm saying. Please don't get that close to anybody. Not even just me, just don't get that close to anybody unless it's intentional. So these said people that I know that are in South Carolina going to see live music, everyone's sitting there having a great time, being happy, laughing, singing, joining along. I want that. Don't you want that? I want that again in my life. I did also pop over to the music section on Reddit, and there's so many crazy comments about the Coachella and Stagecoach cancellations. You gotta go and read through them when you have just a second, but I'll bring up the fact that someone let everybody know that they paid $650 for their ticket to Coachella, which seems like a lot, but what is it, a 3-day festival, 2-3-day festival? It's not really. In the big picture, you're getting all of those acts, top name, top-notch acts. It's not really a lot of money. I'm ready to spend money to go to a live show again. I'm just telling you. Did I say that already? I'll say it again. Anyway, this person said that they just simply wanted a refund, but what their ticket provider was doing, again, this is for entertainment purposes only. I feel like everyone's doing a disclaimer no matter what video they're doing nowadays. So I will stick this disclaimer in here. This is for entertainment purposes only. I am in no way, shape, or form an expert on anything except for cleaning the house and feeding my family. So again, this said person who bought their Coachella ticket wanted their money back, but their ticket provider raised the credit that they could get in place of getting their money back. I think it was to $985. Eventually, I guess after some fighting and possibly some yelling and screaming, which I would have liked to have seen, they did get their money back, but this is what is happening. Instead of getting your cash back, ticket providers are ready, willing, and able to give you a credit instead, hoping that you will continue to keep your ticket and go to a future show. Here's my issue with that. Some people will definitely go ahead and keep their tickets or take a big credit because they know that the artists they're going to see more than likely be performing the following year. In my instance, I'm seeing bands that have a little more time behind them. So who knows what could happen to any of us, really. The time's behind me too. Don't get me wrong here. So who knows what could happen to any of us in a year, so I don't want to take that chance holding on to my ticket. I would like to get my money back. Please and thank you. Am I ready to spend money on live events? Yes, I am. So I looked to see if Journey had their tickets out yet or whenever they're going to perform. I know they're doing that Lollapalooza festival. They're booked at that in Chicago coming up at the end of June or July, whatever date they're playing. They're actually headlining the festival. Will it happen? I sure as heck hope so. I would like to go to that. I think that would be a lot of fun. I've never been to Chicago. Do I think it's going to happen? Probably not. I don't want to break your hopes and dreams. I'm so upset. Can I just tell you, so what's happening here in my direct area, I live in Rhode Island. My husband, the crazy guy, for those of you who are fortunate enough to know who he is. He had to do some errands this morning, and now tomorrow, I'm filming this on Sunday, tomorrow on Monday, everything is opening up again here, full-fledged, 100% capacity. Well, as far as I heard restaurants, but I guess the gyms are opening up to full capacity as well. Today, though, he could not believe parking lots of just the few restaurants that he had to drive by were overflowing with people. Now, one of the said restaurants, again, I will not name any names, it's a very cute place, but it is not a very big restaurant. I don't understand how we can go from wearing masks and being 6 feet apart from each other and socially distant to within 24 hours being in a place really close to other people. It just doesn't make sense to me. I'm highly confused about this. And also a said gym in the area, he could not believe how many cars were were packed into the lot. The cars were even overflowed into a restaurant parking lot. And he said that restaurant was also packed. So it is happening. My question to myself, and maybe it's a question all of you are asking to yourselves as well. Why is live music getting put at the bottom of the list? We have so many musicians who've been out of work for a year. This is all they do. This is the only income they rely on. We enjoy having these musicians go out. We enjoy laughing with them, singing with them, just having a great time with them. They potentially now will be out of work for a year too. So this is why I'm just going to come out and say I'm not kind of angry. I am angry. I don't understand why live music would be last in line to get opened back up again. Something needs to be done. We've got this whole movement taking place in the stock market, guys. Why can't we have a music movement happen now? We need our live music again. Oh, hold on a minute. I forgot to mention that there are live shows happening all over the place, especially, so not only South Carolina, but Florida as well. The Nelson brothers, they have a show coming up in February. You can go ahead and check their Facebook page. All the information's on there. Also in Florida, you got shows from Everclear, Mary Chapin Carpenter, Gino Vanelli. I just wanna stop. Remember him? I didn't even know he was still out there touring, but he's even putting on shows in Florida, guys. Another group going out. I don't know if it's March, May, it's an M word in Florida. The Village People, they got a whole bunch of dates scheduled. Is it because these are smaller scaled shows that they can happen? Why can they happen in some states and not in others? Change is coming in live music. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know what it's going to look like, but I can tell you this. I can definitely tell you this. I'm ready to go back. I want to go to a show. How can we as a music community make this happen again? I mean, before all of the rest of these huge shows get canceled, which unfortunately, you see the writing on the wall. It's going to happen. All of the large stadium shows, because remember, we've also still got the Motley Crue, Poison, Joan Jett, Def Leppard tour that's supposed to allegedly happen this year. I just don't think it's going to. There's so many tickets sold for that. I personally would think that refunds need to happen because when they do eventually put this show on again, and geez, you gotta pray that it does happen, because I was really looking forward to that amazing lineup. It's going to look different though. That stadium show is going to look different than what we originally saw it as. I don't know what we can do here, but all I can say is did I say really a lot? I'm sorry. I do hope though that we can get our musicians and our artists, our friends back out on the road again this year in 2021 in some way, shape, or form. Any ideas you guys have, please put them in the comments down below. We need this to happen again all over the United States. I don't know if you're watching from another country, how it's happening in your country. If you're not in the US, do you have live music? Are you able to go and see your favorite artist perform? Let us know. Let us know in the comments down below. But I'm tired of being home, kids. I really am. I'm just letting you know I want to go to a show. Don't you? Guys, remember, be kind to everyone. Be free, because really, we need to keep our freedom, right? Because that'll allow us to go to shows again. And most importantly, always remember, guys, to keep rocking.